This is Paul for Redneck Sports. I believe that everybody should win in life, or at least attempt to. The first three maxims of General Robert Neyland's game maxims, I believe apply to everybody. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. If at first the game or the breaks go against you, don't let up. Put on more steam. Welcome to the channel. Now let's discuss some sports. Like, subscribe, comment. Show what your opinion is. Let me know if you like what you've seen. And I thank you for your support. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul with Redneck Sports. If you want to contact me via social media, I've got a link tree down below so you can take a look at that. Plus, I have a Patreon if you want to help out. Now, I want to talk about Kent State. University of Tennessee just played Kent State. They haven't won a game this season. They even lost to a decent FCS school. So people are wondering, why does the MAC want to keep them around? Why are they kept around at all? Why don't they get rid of their football program? Well, we're going to explore some of this along with why this school is just going through a low point. And I think you'll be interested. There's a lot of history to Kent State, and they actually have a good athletics department. It's just the football team's not doing the best. So let's look at this. Now look, it probably looks like they're doing this primarily for the money. When they lost to Pittsburgh paid them $1.1 million. The 71-0 loss against Tennessee, they got paid $1.35 million. And they're fixing to play Penn State. That's going to be $1.6 million for them to go to Happy Valley. So it looks like that they're doing it for the money. That's the thing. They're an old program. Now, mind you, they haven't won the MAC overall since 1972, but they did win the East Division title in 2012 and 2021. They've only had 5 bowl appearances, and the bowl win was in 2019. So they do have good years. They've also produced some folks with their football program that people should know about. Nick Saban is one. Lou Holtz is another. Seriously, Lou Holtz. Gary Pinkel, Mizzou's head coach. They've got a few others. Paul Warfield. He was a wide receiver in the NFL from 64 to 77 for the Cleveland Browns and Miami Dolphins. And they also have a few other folks here and there. Daniel Muir, he was a defensive tackle that played for Green Bay as an undrafted free agent in 2007. So they've got an old football program. They have had some success. But it isn't just football. Now, for other sports, men's basketball and women's basketball, they do pretty decent. Not always nationally placed, but they're known for their basketball. Men's golf is actually pretty decent. Indoor track and field and outdoor track and field used to be pretty decent. 2012, they made a College World Series appearance. They're starting to shine when it comes to gymnastics. Their co-ed cheerleading is actually somewhat decent. Baseball, they used to make appearances all the time. They still get overall titles in it for their conference. Men's basketball, they get postseason appearances. NCAA 2023 MAC tournament title 2023. So see, that's a men's basketball. NCAA tournament appearance for the women's basketball this year and a tournament title this year. So their women's basketball is getting better because they had a small streak of not doing that good. They were going to the WNIT. Field hockey, they made some appearances. Football, not so much, of course. Men's golf hasn't been that amazing, but they have made some NCAA appearances recently for men's golf. Women's golf, same thing. Women's gymnastics, they make regular season titles. They haven't won a championship in a while, but they have done some good in gymnastics. Softball, not horrible. Wrestling, they used to be really good at. They still have some standing there. So they have sports programs that people want to see. The football brings in money. I mean, they raised over $4 million this year in 3 games. Yes, they had the home loss, which probably brought in a little bit of money, but they have a sports program that the MAC conference is able to get better off of, and they have shown out for the MAC. But that's where they're better at. Football, they used to be pretty decent. Okay, they used to be decent, not pretty decent. They used to be decent, but they're not there anymore. I'm sure they want to. This coach sounds like he would like to see it, but, they don't seem to want to fire him right now. So that's where they are sports-wise. Now look, most people pay attention only to football. And I can imagine that a lot of people were wondering, well, why are they having this warm-up game? This team's not even any good. Well, they're generating some money for the university. Those kids that are playing football there have some interesting schools. They've got 12 academic colleges: aeronautics and engineering, architecture and environmental design, applied and technical studies, College of the Arts, arts and sciences, business administration. They are known for their business classes: communications and information, education, health and human services, college of nursing, pediatric medicine, public health, and they have an honors college. Now, they actually have a studio in New York City for those folks that are into fashion design, getting a degree in that. They work with people like Oscar de la Renta, Calvin Klein, Donna Karan, Liz Claiborne, Nicole Miller. And they have a center in Florence, Italy, where you can study mostly art. This is what kind of university this is. So those kids are going to school, getting a full paid ride, scholarship wise, to go to a school that is known to be good education. Okay, so they're not winning right now. This isn't Colorado. Colorado was known as National Powerhouse for a short while years ago. But this is Kent State. They've got other benefits, and they're not taking their athletic department quite to the point that other schools are. They don't have to. They're playing, they're making some money. These kids are getting an education. So, I think that's a whole lot better than some of these major universities who aren't doing that well. I mean, you have to have a 3.51 high school GPA to get in. ACT composite score 18 to 25. That's among 51% of the people coming in. SAT score 1010 to 1230 among 18%. Their admit rate is pretty decent. They've got 8 campuses. So this is educating the future. Okay, so they're not winning the games when it comes to football. But they ain't focusing on that. And what this is allowing them to do is get noticed by people who may not have noticed them before. And kids might decide, hey, let's take a look at this. They look into it and go, hey, there's an 86.5% rate to get accepted. I can learn in Florence, Italy. I can learn urban design if you're into that at Cleveland in Cleveland. You can go all over the place. They've got a program in Shanghai, and you don't have to be at the main Kent State campus. So, what this is just an advertising trip that they got paid for. Just thought I'd tell people about this. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day. And by the way, if you want to subscribe to hear more educational videos towards sports, go right ahead. I'll have more along the way. Bye now. Thank you for watching this video. I've had some fairly good success with all of my redneck sports stuff, and I hope you enjoyed the topic. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that rigmarole, and also just let me know what you want to hear about. I'll give a redneck spin to this stuff. Let me tell you, I love sports. So I love people that want to join me in that. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.